The way God moves, his timing is wild, bro. And this is the thing, like, if you're really locked in with Christ, I'm talking like all or nothing. People looking at you kind of crazy. Parents telling you to be more realistic. You know, you got your head in the clouds and, look, hey. And I apologize beforehand. I might come off a little spazzy in this video. I don't even like content like this. I don't like hype. But today, I don't know, man. This is what happens though. This is what happens when God begins to move. You can't just help but get a little squabbly, a little fired up. Cause God, bro, he's so dope. And I can't even begin to tell you what he's about to do in your life, my G. And I don't know what you've been praying for recently. I don't know you like that, but what I do know is, hey, whatever it is, do not let the voices around you shake what God has put inside of you. And if that's all you hear today, bro, and you gotta get up and bounce, dope. I'm cool with it. I would love the extra little AdSense money here, but nah, forget me. Go lock in right now to your mission. Waste no more time. See, the biggest enemy you're gonna face in this season of your life is just the voices of the naysayers, the opinions of the sheep. And most of these voices might be from those closest to you, which, you know, that's the hard part right there. And I'm sure you've experienced that. But realize this, the people who doubt you, it's not really that. It's they doubt themselves. They doubt what's possible for their own life, what God can do in their own life. It's a mental stronghold. Because if they really knew God's power, they wouldn't be doubting nothing, bro. They would be like me right now, here, like encouraging you, telling you the same thing, like, bro, what God's about to do for you, my G. Why? Because he did it for me. But because they lack faith in their own life, now when they see you stepping out, when they see you believing bigger, reaching higher, moving a little different, it exposes them. And they try to pull you back down to earth, to a level that kind of feels familiar to them, because misery loves company. And most of the time they don't even know that they're doing this, so you can't really get too mad at them. And if we're being honest, like, we've all actually done this before to other people. But hey, look, if God planted something in here, even if you don't feel ready or qualified, or even if you feel like you don't like look the part or whatever it is, hey, it's from him. And I don't believe for a second it's random. No, wait, bro, no, it's an assignment. And you have to believe. You have to believe, bro. I know that's like the most cliche advice of all freaking time, and I wish I could tell you something different, but no, it's only facts. Take what's yours, my young brethren, my young sisterin. It's sad, you know, I hear so many Christians these days, huh? I'm trying to figure out God's will for my life, but everything I do, I just keep getting rejected. I try this, I get rejected. I go this way, I get rejected. I go that way, rejected. But it's like, bro, what if that's not rejection? What if that's just the test right there, bro? Think about the Israelites in Exodus. Even after they were set free and given this promise, what happened? Did they just go on and live happily ever after? No, they had to cross the Red Sea. They had to rely on God daily for manna. They had to literally fight for their land. How about that one? They had to go to war for it. The land that was promised to them. Just because they faced rejections didn't mean, oh man, okay, I guess that means it's time to get up and go back to Egypt. No, it was a test for the land that they were promised. And so right now, I believe God has promised you something. But now it's time for you to fight for it, to keep chipping away at it. And I'm not even telling you to go all in and just go straight hustle mode for the next year and ghost mode and monk mode and all. Lock in. I'm not even actually, I take that back. You know what? I am telling you to go all in, lock in, actually. But even just more importantly than that is what I'm trying to say here is just to be consistent. Bro, it's so simple. God always blesses the man who's just consistent, who shows up every day, even on the days when he feels like complete doo-doo, even on the days when all hope is gone. See, right now what I believe God is saying is, I need your consistency. I need to know that whatever I put in your hands, hey, you got this. You'll take care of business. And not just for a few weeks or a few months, and then when you go through a hard time or a struggle or some sort of setback, all right, then you're going to take some much needed time off, some spiritual rest type of thing. No. You kidding me, bro? God needs to know he can depend on you. Even in the midst of your pain, your struggles, your setbacks, your addictions, even when you fall back into your old sins, your old habits, he needs to know that you can still get up the next morning and just get back in it, lock in. Bro, like, if you only knew, man. If you only knew. You are literally one decision away from everything changing in your life. But see, this is the thing. The enemy, bro, he likes to slither his way like he always does into your life, into your mind. Oh, you're not ready yet. You got way too much to learn, you know, or you're too sinful. You're too addicted to live purposefully, right? You need to get back on track first. Then you can start that business. Then you can go back to church or whatever. And therefore, because you will never be perfect, you're always going to have seasons in your life where, you know, you're falling off track, right? And then what happens? You'll revert back, and then you'll put all your dreams and goals and entire purpose on hold because you think you're not worthy enough to walk in it. Strongholds. Bro, listen. Okay, look, I have a bit of an addictive spirit, right? Or personality, whatever you want to call it. But you know what keeps me in check? What keeps me on the straight and narrow? Locking in on here, locking in on my assignment, YouTube, creating content, my men's community, when I go into live calls, creating courses. You know, every day my calendar is filled up with so much purpose, bro, that I have to be on point. I have to be in my word. I got to be learning and reading and growing every single day, right? It's not the other way around. Oh, let me get on point first. Let me get on track, overcome all my sins first, and then I'll do my purposeful things and live on my assignment and live and execute my mission. No, it's not. No. If I did it that way, I'd just be sitting around waiting forever, bro. Because I'm a big dummy, and I'll never be on point enough, right? I'll never be worthy enough, or whatever it is, enough. No, I lock in now, and I let God take care of the rest, bro. I let him speak through me, through my imperfectness. I let him use my dumb mistakes that I make every single day, and actually use my mess as my ministry. Get it? Ooh, actually, check it. Listen. Do you know what the first command from God was? Not the first commandment. The first command. The first command was be fruitful. What is fruit? It's a living organism whose seed is in itself, right? So what God is saying is, hey, produce on the outside based on what I put on the inside. See, God, he engineered a little portion of his creativity in all of us. So whatever that thing is that you know you got deep down within, man, what God has placed, when you produce it, it'll be like fruit, right? It'll serve people at a very high level. And again, not to sound like some poster child, but hey, I pump out 2 videos a week here. I just got through releasing 2 new courses in the last month. I'm working on a 3rd one. I do live calls in my community, live streams, right? And see, it's what's inside. It just comes out. I can't help it anymore. Why? How? How do I stay consistent in all this? How did I build a channel in the last year, even though I was going through one of the toughest years of my entire life? Because the focus is not here. The focus is there, heavenward, on Christ, on the mission that he has for me, bro. I'm heavenward. I'm just focused on being consistent, not perfect, but consistent. And I'm just allowing the fruit to produce, bro. See, the goal of a Christ follower isn't to just stop all your sins or else. No, bro, too many Christians are out here freaking so simple-minded. They think it's that, that's what this thing's all about, is just stop everything, stop being bad. Okay? But no, it ain't about just stopping something. It's about going somewhere. It's about becoming the type of man or woman who just doesn't need those former things anymore, those former desires. So many people, man, they're gonna watch this video and still not get it, and that's what's frustrating, bro. Because it's like I want this for you, man. I really do. The Bible says, "Do not grow weary in doing good, for at a proper time you will reap a harvest if you do not give up." Your harvest is out there, bro. It's out there, but you gotta plant the seeds, and that takes time, a long time. And I'm not gonna BS you on that. Right, but just chip away, one day at a time, one decision at a time. So, hey, I hope that helps you today. Kind of just some random thoughts I felt like God wanted me to share with you. Hey, by the way, I got a new course out totally for free. It's called the 30-Day Forge. For anyone just wanting to dive deeper with Christ and experience him on a level you probably have never experienced him on before. Again, totally free. I'll link it down below. Because I just genuinely want people to know, like, what it truly means to walk with Jesus and how amazing it really can be every single day. So yeah, and if today's message blessed you at all, if you feel like supporting, it would mean the absolute world to me. I don't take any sponsorships on this channel. It's all viewer supported, so any amount helps me like crazy. My goal here is just to point people to Jesus, no distractions. So hey, any donation will allow me to keep doing that. I just genuinely, yeah, it would mean the world. With that said, appreciate you. I'll see you on the next one. Peace always.